Hi there, Leo. Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot and your general freestyle for the upcoming weeks ahead. This is a general read, not really meant to center around love and relationships, but if they come up in the reading, I'll be sure to let you know, because that's what I do. We're going to start off with your current energies. We're going to move to people or situations you could have around you. Do future energies and some advice. So far, current energies are the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords. I also have Temperance in reverse. Okay, so there is an impeding feeling of advancement anxiety, right? Where you seem to be stuck at a crossroads of it's an energetic awareness of self and how that plays out in the world around you. It's not necessarily that you're looking for love or you have a love interest. Some of you, it may pertain to that. There's this person that you're really, really into. You can't decide whether to make a move or let them make a move first, and you're becoming very, very impatient, unreasonably impatient when it comes to this situation. Could be. But for the most part, I like to read it as something that is already within us. You understand? If I'm the only thing I have to deal with, no matter how it manifests in the world around me, then I don't feel disempowered by it, you know? Bottom of the deck, it's the Six of Pentacles. There is some sort of breadcrumbing, right? There could be flirting, if it is a person that you're dealing with. But for the most part, I'm feeling that the Six of Pentacles kind of denotes that there's little things that you do enjoy, right? And which one is it? I'm going to get some clarifiers on this because I'm quite interested in how this is going to kind of stack and play out. It's like I'd say you're going against the grain a little bit. This is unorthodox for you. This is a new venture. And I don't think that you really understand how to get started. And I think that's probably what the holdup is here with the Two of Swords. It's not that I'm trying to decide what to do. It's that I'm trying to decide how to go about getting it. I mean, nobody has a pamphlet. Nobody's done this before, right? For the most part, it's almost kind of unheard of in my social circle. When I turn into a complete whack job or something, there's that Six of Pentacles again. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that out because I do have the World card on the bottom of the deck. Oh, and what are you? You want to come out to? Leo, we are just on point with your reading today. It's almost starting to feel like animosity for the impatience. You know, not for the impatience, because of the impatience. You know, and I don't feel a feeling of stuck. I feel a feeling of second guessing and insecurities because nobody's ever really done it before. You understand? Nobody's done it before. Nobody's heard of it before. And it's not just nobody. It's just nobody in your circle. Now, what, however, is this thing? What's the World card in reverse? What are you? Okay, something you're leaving behind or something that you will have to leave behind. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, so Leo's leaving behind something starting this new journey. Two of Swords and Temperance. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is. I want to dig on what the Ace of Cups is for you guys. And it's only going to be a couple of cards. Just want to see. Because for the most part, the Ace of Cups could be anything that makes me feel well, right? Something enlightening. It often denotes new love or self-love, the start of something. It's not necessarily been going on a long time. Like somebody had you taste blackberry cobbler for the first time and you were just melting in your mouth. That's kind of like the Ace of Cups, right? What is the Ace of Cups for Leo? What is the Ace of Cups for my Leo people, please? Spirit. There we go. Six of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups, right? I mean, I got the Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. And the Four of Cups in reverse. It's having to walk away from and learn this new thing, or chase this new thing, pursue it, right? Because I have, right, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles right here, it's something long-standing, something that's been going on for quite some time, something that's substantial, right? I did 32 years at BP, right? But the Page of Swords is learning something new. And say you took a painting class. Now I'm in order to have the time to paint, I kind of gotta get off a call at BP, right? I have to follow this thing. Maybe that's where all the impatience is stemming from. It's like you see, because I do painting too, so I often lay in bed and I see the canvas unfold in front of me. And I just want to jump up out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and go run, set up my paints. But that takes eons, you know? Anyway, you could be having epiphanies and downloads about this new thing, daydreaming about it. See the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. Because again, and it's repeating, that the people around you really cannot see your vision, right? They're there for you. They support you. They've never crossed you before, except for maybe this one thing. So this one thing, I mean, maybe it is harebrained, right? But you're walking away. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling to you or satisfying, to find that ninth cup, find that one more piece to the puzzle. That kind of makes me whole in the long run, makes me feel whole. But the journey away from the thing that I'm leaving is, I mean, it's difficult, it's hard, it's not easy. I asked for 2 cards, I got 9, 8. I got, oh, on the bottom of the deck I got the High Priestess. So that being said, it's this internal battle, because the High Priestess denotes intuition, internal, wisdom, knowledge, deep, right? It's not profound, it's not professing like the Hierophant. She is she seeks this knowledge, she learns this knowledge, and then she like kind of keeps it to herself because she doesn't know if anybody cares about it. If anybody cared about it, they'd come ask her, right? She's not trying to go out of her way to bring anybody along on this path, which is, I mean, it's a great card for your energies thus far. So let's go ahead and look at the person that Leo could be dealing with. Person, place, or situation that Leo could be dealing with. Please, Spirit. Yeah, are they really dealing with anybody at all? It could be all in your head, Leo, to be honest with you, because sometimes we suspect that people are going to think a certain way because we step out of our norm, right? So their opinions become, I mean, really resound in our head or in our imagination. When if, I mean, I wonder, it makes me wonder now, have you ever even asked them what they think about it? Have you? Have you asked them what they think about it? Because they seem to be balanced together. You're the one that's all up in your emotions and head. Oh my God. Talk about some balance. I got to show you. Okay, so with the Sun and the Tower here, yes, it would completely wreck their world. It would devastate them to have you go or to see you leave. But at the same time, they're emotionally and mentally balanced enough to understand that this is a bright new start. And maybe these people do just want to see you happy. I would suggest going ahead and bringing it up to them. I don't know how you're going to introduce it into, you know, the closet. Oh, I don't know how you're going to introduce it into the conversation, but how would any child come to their parents and be like, you know, I've got to come out of the closet? Well, that's fine. I think you're putting too much emphasis on what you think they would say without ever having asked them what they actually thought. Now, mind you, they still might not want to come along with you. There's a lot of people that don't understand this thing, right? But I don't understand why. I mean, in essence, I kind of understand a portion of why I was called to do it. And I'm not necessarily you, but when that call comes through, I do it. I escaped the fear of looking insane so long ago that it's not even funny. I don't fear it. I do thrive for genuine human connection, though. And here's an opportunity, I think, for you to kind of push out the door what you thought or what your shelf was for human relationships, and accept how big and deep and wide and supporting and loving and caring they actually can be, right? I mean, without your assumptions getting in the way. Some of you could be right, but not in my reading. So, can I get some future or upcoming energies for my Leos, please? All right. Oh, it's definitely something to write home to Mom about. Yes, it is. Okay, so we have a walking away with the Five of Pentacles, right? It's an alienation, it's a walking, it's a leaving, it's a, in this sense, it's a pilgrimage of sorts, right? Because it's followed closely by the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is about new starts, new journeys, packing light, inspiration, loyalty, faithfulness, right? Faithfully taking that leap or taking that jump. But our Queen of Cups is in your reverse, so we're kind of emotionally drawn. We're emotionally exhausted, probably a little in our feelings or sad. And that Four of Swords, we sit in that feeling, that emotion. It's not the Five of Cups that have come out again, so it's not like you lost it, right? Like your cups didn't dump, right? You're just sitting there with your cup. Not really mastering, not having that support system. You still have the support system, but not like you did when you worked at BP, right? Not like you did before you started painting. I want to see a little bit more. I want to go just a little bit deeper about this Queen of Cups and this Four of Swords, please. Just a little bit deeper about this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords. Should I not be using this deck? Sorry I didn't look further into your people. It just seems that when it came out that, you know, how they felt with 3 major arcana being that of balance, stability. It could be that they're balanced. It could be like 50% up. Alright. You recognize that one? Yeah? You recognize it? Cool. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. This new start denotes a lot of waiting. Okay, so say you are moving to Montana, if you don't already live in Montana. Say you're moving to Montana, right? And I have to get my funds together first for the move because it's going to take about $3,000 to $6,000 to move everything, right? So maybe I'm waiting for some funds that just really aren't in the budget at this time, right? Because I've been sustaining and I've been sitting and I've been in my and nobody's really offering to gift it to me either, you know, and that's a good thing because that supports autonomy, right? So it's a really good thing. I don't think anybody's anxious to get rid of you, but they do emotionally, mentally support you. Unless it's like I said, it's a 50-50 shot. Like half of them will support you and they're like, yay, new start. We love you. This is awesome. And then 50% of them are going to be like, wah, wah. The Emperor in reverse on the more. You know, this new start, I'm all up in my feelings because it seems like it's not moving fast enough. It's not moving fast enough like the beginning, right? It doesn't seem to be moving fast enough, and it's probably more of a budget thing. You understand? In the future. It's not all the other blocks and things that I put in my path to stop me. Excuses. It's not like all the other excuses that I put in my path to stop me. This one in the future and the upcoming is more about, I think, tangibly having the things to move. Like maybe I've never owned a truck and now I need a truck to move, you know. And nobody's going to lend me their truck. I mean, they don't like me that much. This is a card of gift giving. Sincere, it doesn't have to be reciprocated. It's just pure. Nobody's going to give you the keys to their truck. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to see advice. I would love to see some advice for my Leos because I know we're probably running a little short at this time. How about some advice for my Leos, please? Come on, baby. want to get to Sagittarius. I would say, with the Three of Cups here, celebrate it. Keep them informed. I'm not going to say go out there and do strange things for some change. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's less about, I think that what you're suspecting is that money and 3D items like trucks and your ability to move and things like that are the main cause for your inability to. The thing is that you're kind of not acting in a character that denotes that you're ready for this new start, right? I'm overly obsessed about things that really don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so with that being said, this emotional support, this social support, this Three of Cups is going to come in a lot of handy because, trust me, when I say if you're not mentally and emotionally prepared for a new start, then you will continue to put blocks up. And it's not your friends. They're not blocking you. It's not the money. That's not blocking you. It's not the truck that's not blocking you. It's my unwillingness to act accordingly and put things where they go accordingly for the new plan, right? It's still that second guessing, that Two of Swords that you have. It's the doubt within yourself, because once you're completely on board with yourself, you will be amazed at the progress that is made and the steps that are laid out in front of you and the opportunities that present themselves to you once you're ready. They say when the student is ready, the teacher appears, kind of thing. Okay, that's kind of like this for you. You are ready mentally. You're not ready mentally. You're ready epiphanally, right? You've got to get ready mentally. You've got to get ready speaking to your friends. You've got to get ready, financially, but not in the 3D. You've got to get ready for these things mentally. You've got to envision yourself as that thing and then start acting accordingly. Because from the beginning of the read, I kind of got the fact that you were stepping out of your comfort zone. The thing that you had newly wanted is unorthodox, right? Maybe your friends wouldn't understand. The Eight of Cups, you're walking away from things that no longer serve you to achieve and receive this other cup. So with that being said, I think it's a lot of heart to heart that you've got to sit with yourself and convince yourself that you're ready. And until next time, Leo, thanks for stopping at Eyes to See Tarot. I hope to see you again real soon.